Welcome back, everybody, to another episode. Muskie is open here in Zone 17 in the Kawartha Lakes. That's what we've been doing pretty steadily the last week or so, ever since I posted the last video of us pike fishing. This is one of the weirdest muskie opener, early muskie season that I've had in a while. The fishing has been tough. I've spent a few days out with clients, caught one nice one, but other than that, it has been a lot of follows and not a lot of fish boated, which is unfortunate. I mean, muskie fishing is definitely a grind. It's always a grind, but this year's been extra grindy. So I'm out here, I'm doing a little solo day. I just spent a day on the water with Chris Huskelson from Husky Muskie Leaders. We put in like a solid 12-hour session, got so many follows, a few real nice quality fish. One followed Chris's 13-inch gator tube up and it was like pushing 48, 49 inches. Just can't get them to bite. So I'm out here again to put in some more hours and see if we can run into a fish or two and get some good juju back. Feeling slumpy and I need some good juju. Anyways, I'm gonna putt into the shallows here, get a little shade, and I just wanna go over my setups, I wanna go over baits. We're gonna talk muskie fishing for a few minutes, and then we're gonna go try to catch one of these things. Okay, let's go over setups, gear, all that jazz. I have two rods that I've brought with me today. The first one is an 8-foot heavy Shimano Skix. Discontinued now, but boy oh boy do I love this rod. The biggest thing that I like about it is the no blank twist. With all the torque that you get on the rods with these bigger baits, when you're figure eighting, especially like big bucktails, those blanks will bend a fair bit when you're figure eighting by the boat or when you're ripping through the grass. Got a lot of power through the blank of the rod, and that's the biggest thing I notice is when I'm doing figure eights or hanging the bait by the boat and running a bucktail, it's super smooth. Different than other muskie rods on the market. Shimano Tranx 301 HG. There's no better muskie reel, in my opinion. This one I got 80-pound braid on it and a 18-inch Husky Muskie fluoro leader, which is 150-pound fluoro. And I'm gonna start with the bucktail, but I throw a few different things on it. I throw small rubbers on this, like the Shadzilla Juniors. I could throw small tubes on this. I can even throw up to like the 10-inch tubes that are a little bit heavy. It's still got enough backbone for that, but that is stick number one. Number two is a little bit of a lighter muskie rod. This is a G Loomis GL2, another discontinued rod. Again, I love this stick. It's an 8-foot extra heavy, but really it doesn't feel like it. But I'll throw things like I got a shallow raider on right there. I will throw, you know, hard baits, anything that's got a lip on it. If I was to throw top water, I would throw it on this, stuff like that. Got a Tranx 300 on that as well, but this is the low gear one. No power handle on that boy. And I got 80-pound Power Pro on that as well. A 9-inch steel Husky Muskie lead on here. The steel is what you're gonna wanna use for baits like glides and jerk baits. When you're working that bait, the fluorocarbon can kind of get in the way of your hooks and you can foul your bait a lot. So ideally, you use one of these steel leaders and you don't foul up as much. I'm gonna throw a handful of different things out there. I brought a big pile of baits that are all over the passenger side floor here. I think while the sun's out, I'm really gonna work with a bucktail. I may throw the tube. I got a few gator tubes that I brought. I have that sneaky prototype bait, the Shadzilla Junior solid body, which I'm excited to throw. I'd love to catch a muskie on this. Brought a Shum Shum Quickie glide bait. Brought a Suic, Medusa, got a whole bunch of Shadzilla Juniors, of course. A few different bucktails. Let's make our way out to the lake here. Get to throwing and see if we can boat one of these slimy buggers. I feel like I'm due. The slump needs to end. I'm pretty determined to do it today. So let's go. So, saw one, maybe two fish on the live scope there. Tried dropping that jig on the bottom. That didn't do anything. Tried giving him a tube. That didn't do anything. Didn't react to the bucktail. Try Old Faithful here. And keep moving. I'm not going to stay on them too long. I'll just come back in a bit. First little tip that I just kind of thought of here is, you know, when you're on a lake and you're looking for muskies, you know, I was doing some walleye trips on this lake previously before Muskie opened. Where we are right now, we're fishing a hole with some weed around it, some rocks, but just on the other side of those rocks, I was catching walleyes through walleye season there. And that's a great indication that there's going to be muskies around too. Find an area where the bait is holding, like a lot of bait, not just a bait fish here, bait fish there, where you see schools of them, whether you're seeing them with your eyes, whether you see them with your electronics. Look for the bait, look for bass, look for walleye. That is a very easy way to locate muskies, because maybe they're not showing themselves to you right away, but you can bet if there's a whole bunch of bait in the area that there'll be some there at some point. So I've hit, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 spots now, and there's been a fish on every single one, thanks to the live scope for showing me. I just can't get any to bite. Same shit, different day here. I've seen the follows on the scope too, but I haven't even seen a follower with my own eyes. So just keep casting, bouncing around, kind of hoping for a bite window, you know? Get a bite window and get one in the boat. It's just so hard to get one to commit this year. This year has been so tough. I really like that color that I was just using. Whew. Yeah, that's what a bite feels like, Bobby. Now the single man net job. This will be interesting. Woo! Last little turn here. Nice. It's in the boat. Okay. 7-inch water wolf gator tube in red horse sucker. I literally just switched baits. That was, I think my first cast. I'm gonna have to look over the footage again. It is not my personal best, but it's a nice fish. All right. Nice fish, super clean on the gator tube. Something like that makes it all worth it, guys. I'm not gonna bump it. You know, he's not my personal best, so there's no point bumping him. Just gonna put him back and see if I can get a second one. Here we go. Beautiful fish. A lot of people move them back and forth. It's best to just hold them still, let them recover. You don't want to be pushing water the wrong way into their gills. You just hold them still. The water's not too warm, it's just about 70 degrees, so she just needs a second. And there she goes. Mission accomplished, guys. We set out to catch a muskie and we did it. So we caught that fish on my Skix setup. Tranks 300, power handle, 80-pound braid, 18-inch Husky Muskie fluorocarbon leader. And then there it is, red horse sucker, water wolf lures, gator tube, 7-inch. Nice, light, small profile. And that got him in the boat. Hell yeah, boys. Okay, 2 more spots, 2 more chances, and then we're gonna go home. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with the one. Trying to make it 2, but 2 muskies in a day is harder than 1 muskie in a day, so twice as hard. Let's put you back here to watch. Now let's see if we can get one off this spot or the next. 2 of them on the scope. salty musky day. Woo! It's about the same size as the last one. That is on. He's a little wrapped up in the net here, but that's on the prototype bait from Water Wolf Lures. There it is. The Shadzilla Jr. solid body. Boom. Nice one. Let's hold this thing up to the camera. All right. There she is. Second fish of the day. Water Wolf Lures. Shadzilla Jr. solid body prototype. Woo! Get her tail here. Nice. Yeah, look at all this pollen. It's weird. Could hardly see my bait coming up, and then I just seen a big mouth right behind it. Let her revive. There she goes. Fish number 2. Okay. She pooped everywhere. I got it on my knee, on my seat. Ooh, nice big hole. Big poop. Over the power pole switch. There's poop everywhere. I didn't even see her do it. She must have just sprayed. Projectile poop everywhere. That must have been when I lifted her to go put her over the side. It's everywhere. It's all over my pants. Some would say that's the sign of success, the smell of success, you know. Wow. I'm still a little fired up after that one. That one was cool. I thought it was a little bigger than it was. You see the mouth eat, eh? It always looks so much bigger. But no, I'm happy. I'm very happy today. Well, that was a fun and successful day of muskie fishing in the Kawartha Lakes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed catching those fish. It was a good time. I'm gonna go home and wash all the musky crap off of me. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. Bash that subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Follow myself and To Be Fishing Guiding Service. Follow Water Wolf Lures. This is gonna be released soon. Different wiggle than the original Shadzilla Jr. It's got a little bit of a different wiggle. 2 bottom trebles rather than the one with the top hook. No more top hook. I'm sure he's gonna have some new colors like this one. This is kind of like a gizzard shad kind of color. It works in the Kawarthas. Bass opener is just around the corner. I couldn't be more excited. Stay tuned for a lot of bass content coming your way and some more musky content. We're gonna try to keep switching it up for you guys. Anyways, until the next one, folks. See ya.